Finals. I think I feel something, man.
Introducing first from Pasadena, California, weighing 225 pounds, here's the righteous judge, Rico Hendrix.
Rico Hendrix, the Toxic King, the righteous judge, 3 years in the business. And when I heard that he was going to be in this tournament, I got a little worried for his opponent because this guy knows exactly how to get the work done in the ring.
Yeah, this is my first time ever seeing him in action, so I'm very excited to see.
Well, he's going to be right at home with the stipulation here. He's been in high-profile matches before. We've seen him in the ring against guys like Sonny Kiss and Red Titus, competitors like these two. And so he's definitely up for the challenge, no doubt.
His opponent, hailing from the Nowhere Generation, weighing 185 pounds, here's the home dealer, Cerine.
Here's a guy I know pretty well, the Hope dealer, Rahne. This is the guy, first couple times we've seen him at the old church. I kind of picked on his name, called him Sierra Mist. But since then, man, this guy, he has put it together. Insanely talented. The future is bright for the Hope dealer, Rahne.
Rahne is certainly the X factor of this entire tournament. All the talent in the world, but coming off a horrid hip injury, and you have to wonder, is he 100%?
Well, the man has definitely overcome demons of every kind, including injuries. So there's no doubt in my mind that he's up for the challenge, but is his body going to be? I know his mind is. He's been able to overcome his demons. It shows incredible discipline. The guy can overcome just about everything. Let's see if the Toxic King will be able to fend off his advances.
Well, speaking of demons, this match is sponsored by the Tornado Tag Podcast.
The most demonic of all podcasts.
Absolutely. Those guys are the devil. You can catch them every Thursday night at 7:30 on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch over on Tornado Tag Podcast, or on all major podcast platforms.
Very nice. We got the top wrist lock by Cerine. I'm sorry, were you done? I didn't want to cut you off.
I'm done. That's
Are you
it.
sure you don't want to get one more in?
They're awesome. All right, go keep going.
Yes, they are.
Hail Satan.
Now,
all right.
Turning it around. Rico Hendrix now in control.
A lot to prove here. Sorry, Pete. A lot to prove here. Rico Hendrix, brought into this tournament by the commissioner himself, Miguel Aponte, personally vouching for Rico Hendrix to be in this one.
Now finding wrist control. The taller frame gives him a little bit of an advantage there. Oh. But Rahne able to turn it around and get that cravat laid in.
Yeah, this kid has been studying the game just every single time I see him, and just getting better and better.
Oh, nasty forearm strike right to the jaw.
He was kind of, for the longest time, kind of just leaning on his heart and determination and just natural ability. But the more he trains, the better he studies. He's starting to string together some natural, some skill here to go with alongside that.
Getting better and better with every match. Oh, and more dangerous. He's been expanding his playbook and coming up with more different and innovative offensive maneuvers as he goes. So it's almost like every time we call a match by Cerine, it's a completely different match.
Absolutely. Kid's like a chameleon.
And so far, so good, showing no ill effects from that injury, moving around just fine.
Oh, blocks that suplex attempt. Make it twice. Oh!
Oh, spoke too soon.
Oh, that hip. Think he just re-aggravated it.
I think y'all are the devil. You just talked about it, and now it's acting up.
Listen, you got to sell your soul if you want those numbers on YouTube, my guy. As Rico Hendrix is locking onto that hip flexor and just stretching it out.
Yeah, I wish he could have held back his wincing and his obvious pain, because now Rico Hendrix sees the target on the hip and is going right for it, trying to get that bullseye every time. Rahne trying to push him away, but Hendrix is relentless.
Hendrix using that size advantage as well. Rahne was able to lean on his speed, but if his hip is hurting again, that will go away completely.
Oh, wait a minute. Hendrix has something dastardly in mind. Oh, my God. I thought he was going to crotch him, but this is worse. To a man with the injury that he's recovering from, this is way worse. Hendrix says he's going to take his time.
His precious time.
Yes. And unfortunately, I think he has the time to take because Cerine is fighting against the clock here. It's just a matter of time before his ability to hide his pain is up, and that's it.
Yeah, he's in immense pain now, but that adrenaline is still cooking. It's still raging through him. It's going to be easy to get through these next couple minutes, but once that wears off and that pain really settles in, he's going to be completely incapacitated.
I just worry for his immediate future. That may have reset months and months of worth of physical therapy.
And you got to remember, this is a tournament. Even if he can get by one person, he's got to get by two more.
That's right. You're right. If he's able to get through this, how is he going to keep going? How is he going to continue on? Hendrix, it could be. Oh, I thought that was going to be it for Cerine.
Very close call there.
Hendrix just keeping it going, just like I said before, sees the target, honing in on it, laser focused. He's not going to let up on that hip.
Yeah, and if you notice, Pete, he's actually taking the hip and he's almost forcing it out of socket out of the pelvic bone, where just that piercing pain.
That's right, twisting that leg, that knee, everything in there, every ligament into unnatural positions. It's just going to make it worse and worse. Eventually, Cerine's going to have to think about his future in professional wrestling as a whole, even past this match.
Oh yeah, that hip pain is not going to be something that goes away easy. That's going to be a long recovery process if it's highly damaged. Oh, well, what a way to take out your opponent's hip himself. It's by crashing that huge leg in.
Misses with that big kick, takes a liver quiver. Oh! Turns him around, suplex position, face first. Oh, man.
Ends it with a nice wizard. That might be it. Wow.
Would have been understandable if it were. However, the heart in Cerine is no doubt huge, wanting to continue on, wanting to get that title around his waist. Even now, knowing that his trainer, H.C. Loke, has moved on, he wants to be able to show that he's able to hang with a man who helped him through this business.
Everybody in this tournament is thinking, I get a chance to get a win over H.C. Loke tonight.
Absolutely, especially if you're one of his kids. You know what I mean? Like, how great is it to beat the guy who's been training your whole time?
That's right.
But I am seeing a little bit of frustration here on Rico. He's kind of giving Cerine all he has, and he can't seem to put him away.
Rico Hendrix, usually a reserved individual, but you're right. You can see him kind of pulling back, but that jaw is kind of the teeth are grinding. You can see that he's really not enjoying this time. He thought it was going to be over by now.
Yeah, the longer you Cerine with a huge double knee strike, but the longer you're in here, Pete and BP, the less advantage you have in the later rounds of this tournament. You want to get the job done quick, so you don't want to be putting on some barn burners here.
Gas tanks emptying.
Glimmering Wizard on the outside. Pardon me, on the back.
Just a 2, though.
Glimmering Warlock. Kick me in the,
In the what? You don't want that.
Fill in the blank.
And Al Rain now, this is his chance. This could be an opportunity to turn this thing around. Oh!
Kick to the body.
But after every kick, he's got to stop and just correct himself because that hip, his plant leg is just taking the brunt.
Good call, BP.
Calling for one more time. Oh, wait. Used the wrong leg. You know some of that's going on just out of instinct. Not even thinking about his injury. Oh, boy. Able to fight out of it. Ducks that clothesline. Oh! Sends one back, does Rico.
This is a fantastic match, but not a position either one of these competitors want to be in this late in a first-round fight.
You do not want to eat too many of these high-impact strikes that both of these wrestlers are throwing.
Rising knee strike into a super. Oh!
Almost dropped him down to a brain buster, but dropped him on his knee.
Ushi-Garoshi, not enough to keep him down.
Ushi-Kuwushi?
Ushi-Garoshi, come on, do your homework, bro.
Jesus. Someone has a New Japan subscription.
Yeah, most of us do.
I don't.
Match continuing on Rico Hendrix. Like you just said, the frustration is now clearly visible on the face. I think he just said it's over now, calling for the finish.
I think Rico's thought it was over about 4 or 5 times by now.
Oh, wait a minute. To the back of the leg, hitting that calf muscle. Oh, wait a minute. Hooking him up once again. Oh!
The thud.
The building shook when Cerine landed on that suplex.
And hooking him up once again. Another suplex. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, into the cutter.
Went for the toxic justice, but Cerine turned it around.
Cirine's got to make that cover quick, though. Taking too much time to recover. We could have a double count out here. And you know what that would mean? That would mean Aaron Roxas gets a bye to the finals.
We do not want that.
Always a possibility, whether you like it or not. And we're going to see if either of these men can answer the 10 count, and both men getting up to the standing position at the same time. Oh! Rain fighting through the pain.
He certainly looks like he's found a second wind, or maybe a third or a fourth.
Hop up knee strike. Oh, man.
That spin heel kick.
That could be it. Goes for the cover.
That's
and
it.
He got him.
I'm going to go so far as to call that an upset after Cerine blows the hip out.
Here's your winner, Cerine.
So we will be taking a brief break here as we reset the break.